You do?
Yeah. こんにちは、ひかりです。今日は夫が隣にいるんですけど、銃のことをいろいろ聞いてみようと思います。アメリカは知っての通り銃社会なんですけど、でいろいろ人によって銃反対とか賛成とかいろいろあると思うんですけど、私の夫はもうめっちゃ今こっちに銃見えるんですけど、元マリンだったし、銃からは銃でしか自分守れないみたいな考えの人で、どういう考えでそういう感じの思考なのかとか、今日いろいろ銃のことちょっとセンシティブかもしれないけど聞いてみようと思います。賛否いろいろ銃に関してはあると思うし、何が間違い何が正解ってはないと思うので、参考程度にっていうか、そんなにシリアスに捉えすぎず、一意見こんな人たちもいるんだなみたいな感じで聞いてくれたら嬉しいです。でちなみに夫はなんだっけ What's called? Concealed carry license? っていうのも持ってて、毎日仕事に行く時とか週末出かける時とかも常にできるだけ銃を持ち歩いてて、それはいろいろ警察とかでもプロセスペーパーワークとか、あとwas it just paperwork?
There was yeah, you have to take a class to get it, which was kind of stupid, but it's necessary.
So only California? Depends the states?
Depends the states. I don't know about anybody else, but yeah, California requires that you take a firearms safety class.
Did you have to pay too?
Yeah, you have to pay. You have to go and find your own instructor, your own class. They might provide you.
っていう感じで、そのプロセスとかも全部やってライセンスを持って毎日持ち歩いてるので、そういうのとかもいろいろ含めてちょっといろいろ他のこと聞いてみようと思います。ということで1個目は、なんで銃を持ち歩いてるのかなんか漠然な質問になるけど聞いてみようと思います。はい、so why do you carry a gun? I know it's just like big question, but
Yeah, very.
like you can go to detail a lot,
Right.
but just main topic. Why you think gun is important, and what makes you carry a gun every day? Because you even got license.
Yeah, well, I needed the license because I wanted to carry every day. Well, I needed the license because I wanted to conceal carry legally. Legally, that's the key word, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that do it illegally, which is fine until the police pull you over and they ask you, do you have any weapons on you? And if you say no, and they say, okay, we're just gonna check you, just because, no reason, we're just gonna check you, and then they find the gun, now you're in trouble, because one, you lied, and two, you're doing it illegally.
How serious
I think it can be a felony. A felony is a pretty big deal. Let me see. Let me look up.
Like you go to jail a couple years?
A crime usually punishable by imprisonment for more than 1 year or by death.
Let's stick with why you have a gun. Because you were a Marine?
No. I wouldn't say that's why. But it definitely makes me more confident to own a gun. Like, I know what I'm doing.
Marine makes you? Or even before you went to Marine, you were this type of person?
No, I didn't really care. But after the military, yeah, I was like, oh, guns are pretty cool. I can't believe I never got into it. I think also is because I never really hung out with people who were into guns, or my parents never really just cared about guns. So I was never exposed to it. But I think if I was exposed to it at a young age, maybe I would really like it.
And because you have family,
Yeah, so that's a big reason why I decided to carry, is because I have a family, and it doesn't matter if I'm the best martial arts in the world, like Akaza. He knows every martial arts. It doesn't matter if somebody has a gun. My martial arts doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I remember you told me only gun can protect from gun.
Yeah.
Something like that, you said.
If you are in a gunfight, the only way you can win is with a gun. Pretty much. I mean, unless you're like Captain America, or you can move fast or whatever. But yeah, main reasons because I have a family that I need to protect, and it doesn't matter what I need to do. I will do what I have to protect him, because in my mind, that is my job. Nobody else is going to protect my family at the same level that I will. So it's my job to make sure I do whatever I can and go to whatever length or distance I have to make sure my family survives at the end of the day. Because, I don't know, it's just my opinion, that's a man's job. That's a father's job. That's a husband's job. I mean, I don't want to say anything bad about other people who don't carry. There's a reason why people do it, or they don't do it. But I just feel like I'd be a failure. You know, I feel like you fail as a man if you can't protect your family. That's just me personally. Another reason I carry is because if there's a situation, you know, somebody is shooting people, there are innocent people in the area. Because I always think about you and the kids, or sometimes even my mom and Karen and Paul. You know, these are people's brothers and sisters, their husbands and wives, their kids. Everybody has somebody they love somewhere. So, like, if I'm at Walmart and there's some crazy guy just shooting people, my family is not there. My family's not in danger, but there's other people in danger. So if I can do something to stop him or her or whatever, I think it's my responsibility to do it, especially if I have a way to help. I mean, if there's nothing I can do to help, well, maybe I can try to figure something out. But if there's nothing I can do, there's nothing I can do. But if there's something I can do, meaning if I'm carrying a gun every day and there's a crazy person killing people, I think I have a responsibility to help.
People are crazy, innit?
People are crazy, and it's just, you never know when you're gonna run into a crazy person. It can be anywhere. I mean, you if you look online, you'll find just the most random videos, you know, security cameras, like at, you know, nail salon, or sometimes even at church, just places you don't expect. So I carry every day so that I am never in a situation where I cannot help people or I cannot keep my family safe. And of course for myself too. I mean, I do want to come home at the end of the day, but I'm more worried about my family and worried about other people around me than I am of myself. Obviously, because if I'm willing to go towards a bad person who's shooting people, I'm accepting the possibility that I'm going to die at that moment too. But if he hits me, I hit him, and we both go down, well, I went down, he went down, and that's what matters, is that he went down and people are done dying. Of course, some people are going to say, well, it's stupid because there's still other people in the world who are killing each other. You didn't make a difference. It's like, well, that's what you think, but because he's down, this lady who he was about to kill can go home to her kids. She can go home to her husband. Maybe she's single mom, no family. Her kids don't have to go to foster. There's always somebody's loved ones in public everywhere you go. So those are a couple main reasons for my family, for the safety of others and the safety of myself too.
I also remember you said it's impossible. You think it's impossible to eliminate guns in this country.
Oh yeah, it's just so embedded into our culture. It's gonna be impossible. There's gonna be another civil war.
Because some people are against guns.
Yeah, some politicians are trying to make it really hard to get guns. Their plan is like, if they make it really hard, in 20, 30 years, there's going to be less guns.
It works,
and well, no, because there's less legal guns. You can buy a gun on the black market if you want. You can buy a gun from some guy on the corner if you want.
Right.
So
it's more dangerous then?
I think it can be more dangerous because somebody like me, who I want to carry every day, but if I need to pay $5,000 for a license, if I need to go to, 100 hours of classes, if I need to pay monthly taxes or monthly subscription to have my license, I'm going to say, you know what? I don't even want it. I'm just going to get an illegal gun, or I'm just not going to have a gun. So now there's one less good guy. I don't know. I can't see the future, or I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But yeah, there's a possibility there will be more deadly shootings.
すごいね. Last question then I just thought about. Is there more no gun people, or like people like you more?
I would say Honestly, I would be willing to say more than 50% of American citizens own at least one gun.
すごい。Because of course people hide it, but I've never seen people have a gun. Because they hide, but like sometimes you can just tell, or I never pay attention.
Oh, I was wrong.
Less?
46% of U.S. citizens own a gun. But so this is another crazy thing. This is what I was gonna explain next. That's why I thought at least 50%. But for example, I own a gun. You know, they're gonna count me as one person. But let's say I have 50 guns. They're not counting my guns. They're just counting I have guns. That's one person. So they also did a rough estimate, and they figured out. So 46% of U.S. citizens have a gun. If you count all of their guns and then give every citizen, everybody would have about 2 guns.
Wow. So 46% citizen
Own a gun.
more
at least one.
Just like you. You have three total right now.
The United States is the most armed country in the world. Armed meaning like I'm armed. I have a gun. Like I'm
armed means you have a gun.
Equipped with or carrying a weapon or weapons.
もう一回言って。
武器または武器を装備または携帯する。武器または武器を装備または携帯する。
はい。
武器または武器を装備または携帯する。
はいはい。Armed.
What is the most armed country in the world? It's the United States. Second place, we still have double.
What do you mean?
Like who is the most armed country in the world? The US is number 1. We still have double the weapons than second place.
ありがとうございました。今日もショットガンの弾を How many bullets you bought today?
250.
250?
250 12 guy 250 12 gauge.
250弾買ったんですよ。125ドルぐらいで。You wanna show your shotgun too?
There's 10 boxes.
No.
Inside the box. Careful, there's bullets
Yeah,
inside.
never mind.
I mean, it's not loaded, but yeah.
そんな感じで今日はこんな意見もあるんだなって感じで聞いてもらえたらと思って私たちの銃の考え方、私たちっていうか旦那がメインなんですけど聞いてみました。こんなこんな夫なので
Behind your head, so I'm not aiming at you.
Yeah, thank you. こんな夫なので私もまあもちろん染まるというかそうなんだねそうだねみたいな考えに寄っていってるので私も子供たちを守るっていうのがメインでそのライセンスとか取りたいなって思い始めてるところです。もう今までは死ぬ時は死ぬしもうそういう運命に逆らわずに死ぬ時は死ぬんだろうなみたいな思ってたタイプの人だったんですけど銃で殺されようが何が起ころうがでも子供持ってからはっていうのとアメリカに来てもう変な人ばっかり見てるとなんかやっぱり本当に私の考え方も変わってました。もう最初は夫が1個目のピストル買うのもすごい反対だったんですけどいろいろこうやってちゃんと説明して私もしっかり聞いて納得してるのでもう今は3個目の今回はショットガンを数ヶ月前に買ったんですけどこんな感じになりました。多分これからもっと I planning to get more gun.
Yes. Are you gonna kill me?
No, why? What do you mean? With the gun?
No, I mean like am I gonna be in trouble?
No. じゃあ多分これからも銃を買うと思うのでまたもう少しばらくしたら銃の動画撮るかなわかんないけど今日はこんな感じで銃のお話ししてみました。全然納得できないみたいな人もいると思うんですけど本当にただの一意見いろんな人がいるのでいろんな意見があるのも当然だと思っているので一意見として聞いてくれたらと思います。ということで この動画良かったと思ったら高評価とチャンネル登録とコメントぜひお願いします。ということでぜひまた次の動画も見てください。バイバイ。